Hi everyone, Jim Cipriani here to improve your life through employment. This is the part 2 of a 2-part series when we're talking about reducing new hire turnover rate. It's a big issue. In the first part we were talking about the problems and how endemic it really is and the mistakes that hiring managers are making by not coming to interviews organized and prepared. So in this segment we're going to actually talk about a couple of techniques and we're going to talk about behavioral-based interviewing questions that you can use to help determine cultural value. So how important is cultural fit? So there's a study of 500 hiring managers done by Robert Walters, and what they found is that 70% of professionals left or were asked to leave their job because of poor cultural fit. By and large, poor cultural fit is the reason that new hires don't make it. And the benefits of a cultural fit. They found that 79% of employees have improved performance when they are a cultural fit. 66% of employees are less likely to leave, and 60% of employees have increased respect for the company when they're a good cultural fit. So it's a big, big deal. So what is it that we can actually do about it? Well, in part 1, we talked about identifying the company's corporate and core values. It's the major part of things and what we need to do and where we need to start. I think that should be a collaborative effort with you and your group, that either at the corporate level, the manager or division level, or even the team level, that you as an entity describe what it is that the values are that are a match. Then what you do is you use these behavioral-based interviewing techniques to ask generic cultural match questions and then some specific cultural questions based upon your values. And the idea here is that when somebody matches your core value, then they add value. For example, at Systems Personnel, our core values are RISER. R is for respect, I is for integrity, S is for selflessness, E is for excellence, and R is for relationships. What do we do with these core values? We hire, we fire, and we promote according to these core values. They are posted up on our wall, they are talked about in our meetings, they are parts of our one-on-one. So we've identified them strongly. Now, when a candidate's coming in to interview, what we recommend is that you ask generic questions about what would be their cultural match. For example, what are the top 3 things that must be present in your work environment for you to be happily employed? Rank and prioritize them and talk through them with the individual so you find out what their cultural preference is prior to describing what yours is. And then when you have a specific value, such as integrity, I use this as an example, you ask specific behavioral-based questions based upon that. So if you wanted to find if the person was of high integrity or not, you would say, tell me about a time where you told a little white lie that was the best for the situation. And what was the situation? And what was the little fib? And who was it told to? And what would the outcomes be? So you are trying to get detailed experience about how they behaved in the past in order to see if they match your core values, and that is the way you get your cultural fit. That will be the way that you reduce your new hire turnover. Thank you.